It's from the Egyptian army. It was a building, so I divide my company to a small team, and we need to run on the corridor and then break the door and enter inside and shoot inside and go from door to door, from room to room. It was my turn to enter to a room, and I break the door with my rifle, and as I was ready to jump inside, a small, short, even less than me, jumped before me. He came from another room that he just finished, and you know, when you are in the battlefield, you have no fear. You want to do the job. As he jumped into the room, he got a bullet in his forehead, and he fell into my arm. 2 words he said, "Ima, Ima," mother, mother, and he died. This was the first man that I lost, not the last one. And I remember when the 6-day war was over, a couple days, we have a target, a mission from our commander that the commander in the field should go to the parents' house and talk with the parents and tell them the story. And I went to the north of Israel, Kfar Ata, and I remember I went no problem, but when I stood on the doorstep, I was concerned to knock on the door. I can say today I was afraid. The war was over, no braveness. I mean, you need to go inside to talk. What I should say to the parents. They immediately will ask me why I came back and not the son. And what kind of answer I can give? I am the same age. But an order is an order. I knock on the door, and 2 Jewish believers open the door and ask me to come. They take me to the living room and bring food and say to me, "Eat. Don't talk, eat." They recognize who am I. And then they start to ask me questions. And I told them the story, and all of us start to cry. What can you tell mother about her son? Because she asked you what he said. What was his last word? What you did to save him. It was hard 2 hours. And I step outside. I pray to God that this will be the last war. Next war, I said, should be on the peace of Jerusalem. And that's it. It doesn't work. I went through a lot of wars. Personally, I was in Yom Kippur War, in Golan Heights. I was in Lebanon War 2 years. I was 5 years in Suez Canal, shout, and every day, every moment was crisis. So when I reached the age of 40, a little bit before 40, I decide, those days I have opportunity to decide to leave the army for other things to do in my life. I decided that I would like to go out. I'm pretty young, less than 40. I can do another career. As a full colonel, I retired, and I asked myself, before I decide to move, what I should do next. And guess what? I decided to bring Jewish people to the land. And you should ask me, why Jewish people? Because I don't understand, I never agree. I was far away from Christian people. For me, Jesus was like Kenan, like Bill, like Bob, like Shalom. Only name. Who is Jesus? I don't know. The only time that I learned about Christianity was that after I finished the officer's course, they took all the new officer to salute the Pope. He came from Jordan, nearby Megiddo Junction, and he crossed the border and he went to Jerusalem. And we need to stand still to make some kind of parade for him. And I stood still with my rifle, and as he go before me, I asked myself, I'm sorry, but I asked myself, what is his job? I don't understand that I need to pray. I need to pray for God. I need to pray for somebody, but not for a person that walk. So, no complaint. I took a step backward and I go to my people. And you know, in Israel, since the born of Israel, since the day one, we receive a lot of immigrants from the Holocaust. And the majority was believers, and we put them in the coalition, in this type of government that we have. And due to the fact that this is Israel, it's for Jews, to talk to Christianity, to Muslim, to anybody, it was forbidden. You never say a word. I mean, you have no friend, you don't know anything about anything. So when I went back, I go back to my friend, Jewish people, and I talk to them and I live with them. And when my time was over, when I asked myself what I do more for my country, I said to bring Jewish people to the land. This is the land for the Jewish people. And I start to bring bar and bat mitzvah, family. I'm sure that you know what is bar bat mitzvah. When the kid is 13 years old and the daughter the same, and we bring them to celebrate in Israel, to feel closer to the nation of Israel. And I was very happy. And all this time, a friend of mine, like Ron and others, is freelance. We try to keep him with me, but I don't have 24/7 group, so I can't hold him all the time, but at least I keep him. But this guy come to me and said, Shalom, go to the Christian. I said, no.
Yeah.
Go to the Christian. No. And they asked me day and night, and years. I said, no. One day, I went to sleep. Those days, I thought it was a dream. Now I know it was a call. I woke up next morning, and I said, I'm ready. As I want to call the guide, he called me and said, are you ready? I said, yes, I'm ready. So I would like you to call Pastor from Calvary Chapel, California. He wants to come to Israel. He has no travel agency. I said to him, I'm ready. Call him. I said, I'm ready. So there is a gap between Israel and California, about 10 hours. So in these 10 hours, I have a lot of time for me as an Israeli officer to learn about Calvary Chapel, about his family, about the church. So I start to look Google and everywhere and to learn about this church. Afternoon, I give him a call. I said, Pastor Clark, by the way, he's in Israel now. I would like to take you to Israel, and give me a time. I would like to explain myself. And like in 10 minutes, I talked to him like, I didn't even breathe. I was afraid that he will say to me, Shalom, enough, it's okay. You know what? Train yourself with a Christian. When you'll be ready, come, call me, and then we'll decide. When I end my conversation with him, he said to me, give me some time, I'll call you back. A little bit later, I don't remember if I called him or he called me, and he said to me, I'm coming with you. I said to him, Pastor Clark, I would like to give you a condition. One. I said, what? He said, I would like to come with you to drink from the water. He came, so of course he said yes, he came here, and from the time I was with him at the airport up to the time he went back to the airport, I was with him 24/7. And I'm telling you, I fell in love about his belief, about Jesus, and about the Jesus, how he affect each one of us, especially you.
Yes.
And I came to my wife and I said to her, Irit, all my life I protect my country and my family. This is the time that I would like to do something for my heart. She said, welcome. What do you want to do? I said, I'm going to the States. I will form a travel agency that I call today ministry, and I will start to bring Christian to Israel. This is my target to my rest of my life. She said, go ahead. And since that time, I'm talking about 17 years, I am by myself in the States while my wife is here in Israel. We commute. Sometimes she comes to me, and twice a year or 3 times a year, I came to Israel only when I have groups like you. Because this is my ministry. I don't want to be a giant.
Yeah.
I don't want to make fortune money. I'm a retired full-bird colonel. I can live with my pension safely and with my kid, grandchildren. The last one is a week old, and I'm happy. But I am happy at least more to be with you guys, to know you more, to spend some time with you, to look on your face how you appreciate this land, because Israel, maybe I surprise you, is not only my land. I protect this land from the bad people with a rifle, but you protect this land with your spirit. And we cannot do it by ourselves only. We need you guys very badly. So the way of appreciation is for me to be with you and to explain you what I went through and what is my thought about the future. Coral is a ministry, and I would like you very much to understand it. And when you go back to the States, I will talk to you back again in the farewell dinner. You should be ambassador for this land, because this is your land. You should talk to your neighbors, family that said to you, are you crazy to go to this land? This land is in the midst of war. You should tell them that it's safe here, that we love you guys. We appreciate what you are doing here. And everything that we are doing is because we appreciate. I watch Ron, for instance, this day. This is some type of guide that you're blessed to have.
Yes.
Because he is the best of the best, the cream of the cream guide.
Oh.
He cares for you. And this is the people that we want to have with you while you are in Israel. As I told you, I have a wife, I have 4 kids, I have 9 grandchildren. All of them are here in Israel. And if you're not here and I'm by myself, I come here, sit on one of the places here and listen to the crying soldiers and hear the midst of war, know the war situation, and everything goes back to me. I feel that I need it, and then I go back to my place. So I really appreciate that you are here, that you came with Coral. I will be more than glad to take you back again, and very welcome you. And thank you very much for the patience.
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.